Okay. Okay, we're up. We're up. We're up. We're ready to go. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Episode 4, Game 2 of the trilogy. And I think we were opening up some psych blocks. There is 4 on Oldbag, which only actually took 1. There was 2 on Lotta Hart, and there's 4 on Adrian Andrews, the manager for Matt and Garde, who's the person we are defending for murder. But I don't think we have enough information to break those locks. So we're trying to... Oh! Omae wa mo shinderu. Hey, Beats Turtle. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Had a good weekend? Weekend was good. A little slow. Not slow, but I guess quiet. Quiet's the word. But how are you doing? How's your Monday? Thank God Monday's done. So I was like, Alright, so we gotta get more information to break Lotta Hart and Adrian Andrews AA Psyche Locks. What do you mean evidence is airtight? And I think Lotta Hart is going to be the witness again. Oh God, we don't want to deal with that. But you know, of all the characters to reuse, they're reusing Lotta Hart, like the worst witness ever. Can't give you all the details. 2 big pieces. 2. Oh, Pearly. Both of them in this photo. Button that's missing from the victim's chest. This one. And the butter knife that is like an inch into this guy's chest, which probably, I mean, either that knife is a lot longer than it looks, or he has a vital organ on the right side of his body. On the right side of his chest. Ishtar! Tired Canadian stumbled through the door, muttered about refrigerators. What's wrong with your refrigerator? Is it running? Because you better go catch it, Ishtar. How you doing? How's your, you're on summer break now, aren't you, Ishtar? How's that going? Must be nice not having school or doing anything, or unless you got summer school. Doing good. Nearly done structure for my dragon head. Oh, cool. I want to see the dragon. Start slapping clay tomorrow, day after. What about your Cernos sculpture thing? Are you almost done with that one? I thought that was due. For your art class. Ishtar is good. Just a little tired. Well, you come from work or something? First is the button missing from the victim's chest. Okay. Found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants. Also called diapers. Second one is knife in his chest. Fingerprints on the knife, to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? Didn't have to ask. Obvious. Matt and Garde's. Currently working on his face. Ooh, yeah, that's right. The face is the hardest one, right? Well, 1, the detail. And 2, the size of his face. I'm sure that's really hard. Oh, you don't work? Well, yeah. 12 a.m. It's late. Go to sleep. What you doing? Just saying hi? Maybe you should go to sleep. Did you have a long Monday? Is that what it is? Did you do a lot of exciting things, Ishtar? I know, Pearl's so precious. Too bad we couldn't replace Mile with Pearl. Talk about stuck between rock and a hard place. Airtight testimony? Oh, Oldbag is second from the top. Right under Lotta Hart for worst witness ever. Nah. You didn't do anything? It's just late and you're tired? Not sleeping, not busy, not some other... You're just tired. Get some coffee. Coffee helps. Coffee helps me anyway. Told her not to open that mouth of hers. Blab anyway. Blab knob stuck on 10. No turning it down. Oldbag saw it all. Saw Mr. Guard come out the victim's room around estimated time of death. Well, she didn't see him. She didn't see it all then. She didn't see Mr. Ngarde kill the victim. That's not seeing it all. Working on his face alone without my teacher. So far, it's going good. Good. Take your time, right? Because with a sculpture like that, with a carving, engraving, can't really make a mistake, right? Not a coffee fan. Any kind of caffeine, energy drink, Red Bull, tea. How about tea? No, not a tea drinker. You don't want to go to sleep. You're just tired, like not sleepy tired, but body tired, huh? Maybe that's it. Dun. Okay, let's present. How about that? Pretty interested in a bit of gossip. Scandal with Mr. Corrida? Why? 2 years ago, woman committed suicide. You guys know in Korea, myth that fans devour oxygen. Keep it on for too long, it will kill you. Or so the fan death. I have heard of that superstition, yes. So they don't keep ceiling fans. They don't, even if it's hot and stuff, they don't keep fans on when they go to sleep. I have read that. You'd rather not die. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the energy drinks definitely mess with your heart rate and all that other stuff. You're not too late, Rezard. We're just kind of starting up. All right, healthy boy. Done eating. You're just in time. We're trying to get more information to crack the psyche locks, right? And I did. I don't know if you guys were paying attention to my Discord, but I did buy Civ 6. So I'm hoping to play that with my friends. I don't know. I played Civ 5, but I don't know any of the new things that happened in that game and kind of learning the new game. Yeah, we got a Discord. Very good, Beats Turtle. You know, the health is one of the things you can control for yourself. Where is the link? I have. Let me see if I can get it. We have a link. I don't want to wait. The auto mod generally, when enough people chat, like now, the auto mod should spit it out. But let me see. How do I do this? Bam, 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 bam. But yeah, I mean, I'm not that active in it. I'm trying to be a little more active, but. Wait, I have a link. How did I do that? How do I do? Why are you so mad? You're so mad, Ishtar. You're so mad. Dun, 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 dun. Usa, man, calm down. Calm down. We'll get it. We'll get it to you. We'll get it to you. Invites. Here you go. Got it. How do I open this? You want to yell? Fun to yell? Okay. Anyway. Okay. I'm just gonna make a new one, I guess. Copy. Does this work? Paste. Bam. Hey, figured it out. Okay, let's get back to the game. That should work. Get you into Discord. I got a little picture stream. I got stream information. I got general chat, and we got pictures. I haven't been posting too many pictures though. Yeah, it would be great to have you, Ishtar. It's fun to yell. All right, let's go. Suicide. Name was Celeste Impax. Impax. That is a very interesting name. Impax. She was Juan Corrida's manager. Alright. Not all. Impax, Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. Oh, wow. Taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. Her mentor. Alright, both manager and mentor. Okay. But her suicide have something to do with this case. Did she really kill herself? That's the real question. Ishtar, what are your thoughts on bagpipes and Scottish accents? Mainly the bagpipes. Bagpipes are such an interesting instrument. It really is. You want to know more about her? Yep. And Celeste. This is probably the lady that we have to use to break Adrian's psyche locks. You're asking that to the Scottish Canadian. I don't know why I'm imitating Austin Powers. I seem to be having trouble controlling the volume of my voice. She was the victim's manager, also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. 2 years since her suicide, two are linked again by another death. Maybe. Von Karma once again. Dropkick Murphys. Getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. You're English and Irish. All kinds of Europeans. I gotta deny that one. Don't be so mean to my auto mod. So mean. Will you calm down, Ishtar? Can't stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I'm not gonna let you badmouth my auto mod. I don't need a traitor in my midst. I do, Scruffy. 30 minutes to get out of here. You're no longer needed. Goodbye. Also part Scottish. Screams in Aztec dubstep. Is that a real thing? What is Aztec dubstep? Wait, please wait, sir. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Question mark. Who is interrupting our conversation? Who? Ooh, Edgeworth. The return of our Lord Edgeworth. Oh, Jojo. You told me about the cartoon, right? Bizarre Adventures of Jojo or something. I should watch that, huh? You said it's a good cartoon? Edgeworth. Oh, our savior has returned. It's been a long time, right? This person, Edgeworth. What am I gonna do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. Haven't changed a bit, Francisca. Look, she's actually thrown off by Edgeworth too. I wonder why. Yeah, here you go, Rizzard. Your favorite prosecutor. How dare you show your face without a shred of shame. You've soiled the Von Karma name. Dragged it through the mud. What are you talking about? You lost 2 cases to me. Oh, it's an anime. Anime. I better look that up. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, right? Hopefully there's people seeding it. I don't know where else to... Where can you watch it from? JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I'll write that down. I'm gonna forget. When you get old, you start forgetting stuff. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Talk about Von Karma family creed to be perfect in every way. Actually, Mary Poppins said that first. Let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. If anything, she's 0-2 since she's been in this country. And those 2 defeats? Phoenix, right? Yours truly. Pirate it. That's what I usually do, but I'll go to Crunchyroll. Oh, YouTube? It's on YouTube? Okay, cool. But yes, no. Yeah, no. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, Ishtar Pirate. I don't know what you mean. Matey. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. It might be on YouTube. Oh, Den Gildan. Onkel. Why did your name change? What happened to the baby? Or is Onkel baby too? Onkel? Haven't given in yet. I won't lose. Use the pistol. I don't got a pistol. The case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Phoenix writes, I'll see you tomorrow in court. There'll be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Yeah, wasn't it Den Gildan baby? I could have sworn. YouTube is usually crap quality. Yeah, and they also, right, copyright means copyright strikes, right? A lot of people who upload it will make the actual show part like really like a quarter of the screen, and it's really annoying. Or they'll change the audio, and yeah. No, not YouTube. Clinical lesson meaning of total victory. Still the same wild mare. Billy. Talk to Edgeworth. Or high-pitched, exactly. I thought you, Prosecutor Edgeworth, had gone and died. I still don't understand why where that death rumor came from. Never wanted to see you again. That's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. You gonna run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? Wild Mare hasn't given it yet. Seems. No, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Oh, Pearl. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy. Not to mention one-sided. I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. Oh, you wanna bet? Phoenix Wright always wins. Crunchyroll, I need premium for yeah, Crunchyroll, I don't go on Crunchyroll. Like, everything is pay to watch, or pay to read, whatever. Do the other thing that will not be discussed. We all know what's going on. We know what's going on. Don't say mature stuff in front of children. Oh, God. She's just a little girl. What's that supposed to mean? To have something definitive that you lack. Ruffles on your shirt. Working together is the definition of teamwork. Power to find the truth. I want the truth. In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Alright, no one said anything. No one said anything, Ishtar. If you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. Well, Edgeworth, that is a very generous offer. Not in charge of this case. Can be a bit more generous with info. What is going on inside his head? Proof of Von Karma blood. A lot of things may have happened. However, Manfred Von Karma is still my mentor. Perfect win record is proof of well, they both don't have a perfect record. They lost their cases. They couldn't convict our defendants. They don't have a perfect record. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? I think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. You're so selfish, edgelord. It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead. Why is he so mad? Let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Because we defend the innocent. Well, Francisca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. Courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. You're a scholar and a gentleman. Save their lives. Save your client, you say? For those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kinds of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. even if you're a prodigy. Someone like you, Edgeworth. Looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. I know. What do you know, Phoenix? Don't judge without knowing everything. Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. Let's present him all the evidence. No interest in talking about useless evidence. Okay, okay. How about that? Nope. How about that? Nope. How about that? Nope. Fight him? I know. Give me all your info. Love the openings with the sound effects. Last episode gave me goosebumps. Are you still talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Is none of this gonna help us? Nope. Nope. Okay, how about some profiles? Is he gonna tell us anything? This woman is another key to solving this case. Celeste Impacts. Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. She was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. Then a few months later, Celeste Impacts died. Want some tomato? Like V8? I like V8. Her death was ruled a suicide. Yes. But there's still one riddle we've yet to solve. Riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. How do you know there was a note then? Right? Browsing Reddit for the past. Oh, okay. Hey man, I browse Reddit all the time. Take that and that shoves tomato juice in edges. Oh. You don't drink V8? I like V8. That just vanished. Okay. Right. Something about a suicide note. Looking into leads, can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. No reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person. Adrian Andrews holds a large secret within herself. Can't help but feel this whole case revolves around her. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. Wow. Why you gotta hate the actors, man? Refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. What is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Wow. I think you need to get out a little more, Edgeworth. Very, very mad. Wonder what avocado juice tastes. I don't know. That's a good question. Is there such a thing? I don't think I've ever seen avocado juice here in Hawaii. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing. Kind of forgot which streamer is in which case on which phase. Are you watching multiple Phoenix Wright streams right now? That's why. How about Juan? Interesting rumor about this man. Mean about Miss Andrews getting close? That's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? Don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. Right, that didn't help. Okay, nothing. Nothing. I mean, you could technically like mush the avocado and like get the yeah. I mean, they got avocado oil, right? I'm sure you could get juice. Hard to know what's spoiler and what's fact. This is true. Especially if you're reading this many different things. Alright, missing suicide note. Impacts his death. Most certainly suicide. Of that there's no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. Suicide note? How do you know Miss Impacts had even written such exactly? No idea about the avocado juice? I mean, I'm sure it's possible. There was no solid evidence. However, did find traces of ink on her right index finger. makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. I mean, maybe a note, not necessarily suicide note. The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. Huh? The victim? What are you sending me? What is this? Is this bad stuff? Can I look at it? What? What the hell is that? I don't know what's going on there. He was the one who found her body. Makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her notes. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note? But why? Long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. I mean, yeah, maybe. Just because she has ink on her finger doesn't mean anything. Now I think you should look this over. Suicide report, part 1. Where's part 2? Alright, let's look at the court records. That's it? There is no... That's it. That's all there is. Are you gonna talk about it? I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. First of all, reports have multiple parts like that one. That has 2. Where's the second part? Why no shoe? What is this? What is this now? What's going on? What the hell? Is that a dog in a sleeve holding a knife? I'm so confused. What is going on in that picture? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second. Why didn't you just give me both parts? What the hell? Attempted suicide. Attempted's name. Adrian. She tried to kill herself. I wonder why. Miss Andrews, what did she do? Tried to kill herself? Doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself. I think she's a strong career woman. That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. A secret? Dependent nature, that's what she's really like on the inside. Dependent. She was dependent on her boss, maybe? Alright. Secret manager suicide. I mean, that's what it sounds like it's coming. It's turning into. She does seem like the person to try to kill oneself. I mean, if she has high standards and they're not kept, maybe. What's about Miss Andrews' dependent nature? Attempt at suicide a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she apparently lost her will to live. Okay. Why would she? She adored her mentor. Pillar of strength, mentor was gone forever. There you go. Why would that... Who knows with mental illnesses like that? Is that what they call following someone to the grave? Oh man, dramatic music. You're still allowed to post these? What? I don't even know. What is this supposed to be like artwork? What are those things? After attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. Why is he so distraught? Is that his girlfriend? She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. Once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. She's codependent on people. That's kind of... She needs to go to therapy for that. That's the nature of her dependency. When Celeste Impact suddenly committed suicide. Did she commit suicide? Maybe she was murdered. I have a feeling she was actually murdered and she didn't commit suicide. Road before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. That means her super confident attitude, it's a facade. Only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. I don't know why he just didn't give us both parts. Can we present the second part too? Appearances can be deceiving. Such a cliche saying. But it's cliche because it's true. Miss Andrews? Think behind the unwavering brave front. She's been hiding this weakness. Well, maybe we can break her psyche locks now. A lawyer dude, what did you find out? Well, still in the middle of investigating? I've already told you everything I know, dude. Can you tell me about your activities? After I got the award, took a break, went back to my room. Had that post-ceremony stage show to do. I was in my nickel samurai costume. You're alone the entire time? Manager was running around being busy, so yeah. There's a press conference you're supposed to hold after the show. Told you, dude, no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the nickel samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Harita was already dead at the time? Yeah, that's what I gathered from my manager. Well, supposedly Oldbag saw him leaving Harita's room. But maybe she only saw the nickel samurai leave the room. Right? Or someone wearing the costume. Matt Pat. Why does that sound familiar? Obama. Where the hell are you finding these things? Is this all on Reddit? Yeah, it's all on Reddit. It's the freaking website link right here, Reddit. It's not? What do you mean, Rezard? It's not a disguise coming out of the room, you mean? Beginning to gather this guy can't do a thing. That's when the detective is green in the green coat showed up. Touched me out of the blue, the dude arrested me. You and the victim, Mr. Juan Carrito, what sort? Got nothing to do with anything. Man, with that face of his, can't even tell he's the same age as me. Why don't you try and make a jamming ninja movie? Even though we all know it failed. Took the Grand Prix by storm. He already said all this. There's the Discord link. I don't like to throw them out. What do you think about this article? You're talking about her thing with Juan. I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. That's it? That's it. It feels like this guy is keeping secrets from us. Do you like tomato juice? Nope. Look, dude, I didn't kill him. I mean, the nickel samurai kicked the jamming ninja's butt, right? Not like I felt threatened by the likes of him. Being rivals sounds like a sad way to relate to another person. This is all Reddit. I don't know why he's... Ishtar's in a weird mood tonight. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, present. He's such a handsome devil. Way good at sports. Karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football. Okay. No wonder I'm so popular. Person looks like a member of my fan club. Hold on a sec. Gonna ask the fan club president. Okay. That's my manager. Did you meet her? What do you think? Strong woman, right? Takes good care of me. What about her? What? He's not saying anything. What's wrong? How much do you know? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you would keep yourself out of my personal life. Wait. How is he related to Celeste? Interesting. If you excuse me, I have a lunch appointment. You can't, what? You can't go anywhere. You're in jail, buddy. We have her picture in our pocket. We don't have her body. We just have her picture. Mr. Nick, this Celeste Impacts lady. Get the feeling she's a very important person in all of... I mean, yeah, obviously. Alright, let's go back. Let's see if we can unlock some psyche locks. I mean, it sounds like that. Yeah, it seems like that, Beats Turtle. What if... Do you know anything about Celeste? Honor to your asking. No, he doesn't know nothing. Ooh. Lotta. Nope. I think we can break Adrian's side. Oh, where'd she go? She not here? What is Gazo? Want tomato juice? I want tomato juice. Gatewater Hotel in Gardy's hotel room. Miss Andrews is here. Looks like she's talking with someone. She's talking with Von Karma. God, get out of here already. Why do you keep following me? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so got some nerve following me around. That's you, Miss Von Karma. Exactly. I think Von Karma's following us around. Pearls. They're always following after that detective with the little beard. The goatee. Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Are you tracking his location? What the hell? Electromagnetic receiver. Planetary track. Why are you... Do you think she likes him? Do you think she likes him? And with this, I know every fool that fools every move. Oh god, stop with the beeping. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed, understood? Alright. Miss Andrews seemed a little dazed, doesn't she? Alright, we gotta break the lock. Break the lock. Save. Let's save first. It's a fan. Yeah, I mean, she's obsessed. She's obsessed with Dick Gumshoe. Don't ask why. She likes the gumshoe. She likes the D. Present. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, yeah. Maybe they're a secret couple. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? Why are you hiding? Don't you realize? Putting Mr. Ngardi's life in danger. Truth is, I was not close to Mr. Corrida. Alright, present. Bang. You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not? Silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. Yeah. I'm trying to concentrate on the game. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Need to get close? As if there was ever such a need. You got close to Mr. Corrida for this person's sake. Bam! Celeste. Take that! Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. She committed suicide, didn't she? Looks like no one knows why. Oh, we got her, we got her. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. I believe he got close to Mr. Corrida to find out more. Maybe she was looking for the suicide note. You have a great imagination. You have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Whoa, whoa. So mean. Why are you so mean, Adrian? Miss Andrews? There's no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? No picture wars, please. I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Oh, no, no, no. Suicide note hidden. There you go. Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? Looks like the police were under suspicion someone had hidden it. Maybe the person just discovered her body, Mr. Corrida. Juan, Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida. He's trying to get that suicide note. I've sat by quietly, listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say again, it had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. However, I don't think that's who you really are. I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof Celeste's impact was someone very important to you. Bam! Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Bum bum bum. You look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. I've been very independent ever since I know you. You're a liar. You're a liar. Liar! However, this is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You're dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop. Okay, last one. Last one. When Celeste passed away, suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. Must have heard about the police report. One that said police suspected Mr. Corrida of hiding Miss Impacts' note. You heard about it, thought to recover it from him by getting close. Am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? Why was the victim killed? Somehow, Miss Andrews, seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me? Miss Impacts was everything to you, and then she died, and you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit... Whoa, that's a heavy accusation, Phoenix. Do you really want to be going down that road? No, I mean, Ishtar's not a bot. He shouldn't be. I don't think he is. Might have to ban him for a little bit, huh? Murder? Calm down, Ishtar. Calm down. No more pictures, please. Are you a bot? Are you a bot? Uh-oh. What is that? What is that? Turing test, right? How to test if it's AI or not. We should make him do a captcha. Anyway, we broke her psyche locks. It's true. I am a woman. Actually, that's a good point, Ishtar. Can we say we're not robots in actuality? Philosophical question. It's true, I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. Physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews, it's one thing, it's the one thing I want to take with me to the grave. You can solve a CAPTCHA? Alright. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. Sorry. You probably think I'm worthless. No. Everyone has their insecurities. All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. You need to see a therapist. She has some problems. CAPTCHA, I am not a bot. Rezard is not a robot. So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. As for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. This doesn't suit me, that's all. That's enough for now, I still have work to do. So, understand. I have one small favor to ask. Adrian Andrews just needs to drink some water. Hell yeah, she does. Maybe she'd feel better if she was hydrated. My attempted suicide, I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die. Wow. So dramatic. Alright, we'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. Probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion. Can I ask you something, Mr. Nick? What is it? Miss Andrew has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back. Yeah, is that anything? I know, she's a little girl and she's hearing stuff about suicide, about murders, about, you know, people killing other people and all this stuff. It's like crazy. That card, what is it? It's like a seashell. What is that card? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. What? Looks like a seashell. Alright, that's what it looks like, doesn't it? Honestly, don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Dude, what is that font? That's pretty neat. Sounds like it would be rare occurrence. Must be off. I leave Mr. Ngardi in your capable hands. Are we done then? No, we still have... Let's see. We still have to unlock Lotta's thing. Oh, is she gone? I think we gather all we can. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? She looks so worn out about it. Oh, that's right. Kidnapping too. I forgot about kidnapping. She hadn't slept at all. I've been walking all over the place with me today. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine. I really am. What happened to Lotta Hart? She had psyche locks. You don't look fine to me. I guess we're done? Do I just go back to the office then? Looks like it. What now? We did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrew has a motive. Miss Impax's suicide note? That's right. Also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Oh, look. The Scarface is calling us. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. And we still don't understand why this butler dude wants to get an acquittal for Mr. Ngardi. We don't know why that's happening. This is the walkie-talkie that we got from the kidnapper, so he can talk to us. This is on speaker. I think this is all on speaker. So yes, Pearl's innocent ears are hearing all this. Any cost, wouldn't you? Okay. We still don't know what the kidnapper has in relation to Ngardi. Very well. Ask my sis. Ask my sis. Oh, damn it. He cut me off. Mystic Maya said, ask my... Yeah. I don't know what. He's just dragging this poor little 8-year-old girl around as he tries to figure out a murder case. What does she mean by that? What do you... We have spirit mediums, Phoenix. What do you think she means? Oh, there she is. There's sis. Sorry, Beats Turtle. No, it's Mia, sis. I have a message from Maya, so come. Ask me anything you want. But she's so, look at her. Focused. How's Maya? She's safe for now. Kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. Glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. Read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. She sees dead people. Yeah. No, well, okay, so supposedly when a person channels a spirit, they take on the physical characteristics of that person. And that makes you kind of curious. What if they channeled a man? I don't know. I mean, it's like, yeah. It's like the Hulk clothes Beats Turtle. You know, the Hulk's pants never rip? Same thing. Same thing. What the hell are you typing? I don't know what the hell that says. Sorry, Ishtar. I am not a robot. I cannot read that. The kidnapper? What's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel, was drugged. And didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked up in a very dark place. We know who it is. It's that butler dude. We thought physical stuff are the same, only the soul or something. Yeah. So that's what they said anyway. Greetings. I read the greet part. Human streamer. Programmed message. Okay, I can see it when you write it out. But I can't really read it without that translation. I tell you everything I heard when I was with her. We're in a wine cellar somewhere. I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. At a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Wonder if you're with Nick right now. Someone dropped a card. Doesn't that look familiar? Hi guys, looks familiar. Message. I don't even. Kind of looks like a business card. There's no name on it. It's like a calling card. It's a picture of a seashell. What a strange card. All sorts of things piled up. Too dark to see. That it's locked. Wait, so is she not tied up? How could she test if the door is locked if she's not tied up? Call me dad? No. The store's lock seems enough to open. On TV, Hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, magically open the door. This shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. I don't think that's gonna work. Now, if you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. And it worked. Okay. What? Now I'm getting the heck out of here. Gonna keep Nick waiting. Very interesting. The movie credit card trick unlocked the door. Alright, save the game. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. BRB, BRB. Ooh, it is windy tonight. How do you think all the suicide connects to the murder? You got trapped in my trap? I don't know. Suicide connects to the... I mean, obviously it's, I don't... That's a good question. Well, how does this kidnapper connect to the murder? Or to this whole situation? There's so many different parts in this story, in this episode. I don't think we've ever had this many different parts. Even at the end of the first game, the episodes weren't this complex. Not that I remember, but I don't remember it being this parted, you know? They're stepping up their story dialogue game. Their story writing. AE, Titan AE, good cartoon, FYI. Titan 8E, you should guys watch it. It's like an old Disney cartoon. Game 1, Case 5 is yeah, I mean, no, you're right. You're right, Rezard. It is a lot more complex than the former episodes. But this one's only episode 4. So if this one has 5 episodes as well, it's gonna be very interesting to see what the 5th episode is about. Adrian did it? That's what it looks like. No way. A woman couldn't do anything like that. In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. A mountain of evidence? I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you. Please, Mr. Lawyer, dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that. I understand. It's almost time. Who is this? Oh, look who we still have, Beats Turtle. Oh, you peeked you already saw the ending of this case, Rezard? You must get a complete acquittal today. I can't focus on Maya's situation. We don't got a pearl. I'm sorry, Beats Turtle. Oh, it's nothing because you don't know the middle part. Well, I mean, we're pretty much in the middle part right now, I think. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. Indeed, let's get going. Okay, here we go. Wait, didn't Maya escape? This is right. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney, the day of the trial. Maya got out though, right? Maya, she's unharmed? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit how shall we say, tired. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. Grrr. For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present. Oh my god, what is this? You don't like Mia? Well, she's our mentor though. She's helping us out. I mean, yeah, but she was either re-caught, Rezzard, or the kidnapper is bluffing that she's still in his possession. You figure it out once the trial starts, even if you don't like my gift. I expect you to graciously accept it when the day's contest, if you please. Kidnapper sent me a present. Mr. Lawyer dude, who was that? No one. Nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Always invading Pearl's... Yeah. That's... I mean, I think Pearl is allowing it to happen, though. Dude, did your nose just get longer? What? Yes, we were lying to you, but whatever. We're gonna win this contest. We're gonna beat Von Karma again for the third time. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt and Gardy. Are the prosecution and defense ready? Defense is ready. Where's Von Karma? What happened to Miss? Why are you asking me? I don't know. Why would we know what the hell happened to Miss Von Karma? Like, I'm not her daddy. What the hell? Exactly. Why are you getting mad at us? Your Honor. Please be quiet, bailiff. Court's in session. Must tell me something. Keep it brief. Now then, what is it? Von Karma has shot by an... What the hell is going on with this whole episode? What the hell? She was shot by an unknown gunman. What is going on with this? Holy crap. It's like all these different things going on at the same time. What? Nani? Lot of guns. It might have been her. What is going on? Shot? You know what's gonna happen? Edgeworth is gonna show up as a prosecuting lawyer. I think this is the present that man was talking about. Oh. It's present. Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. I mean, yeah. That might be it, Beats Turtle. Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have that answer. She's alive. There it is. Edgeworth. It's gotta be Edgeworth. That's good. You! Oh, wait. He's not in the prosecuting stand, though. Your Honor. Due to the circumstances, Miss Francisca Von Karma cannot appear in court. I'm Miles Edgeworth. There you go. We'll be taking her place. Prosecution is ready. Naturally. Dude, what a return by Edgeworth, though. Holy crap. I know, no whips, though. That's absolutely right. That Edgeworth is way better in that regards. He's not going to be assaulting anyone. Von Karma was shot in her right shoulders, currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I've looked this case over and am familiar with the details. Prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt and Gardy. Court acknowledges the prosecution. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year. Dude, you hear that theme music though? It's pretty epic. Not gonna lie, I like it. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Now then, prosecution would like to call its first witness. Wendy Oldbag. Why are we dragging Edgeworth that have no information on this? I mean, He maybe he was like the backup prosecutor. This is stupendous. Oh yeah, we got Edgeworth back. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Your name and occupation. Dick Gumshoe? Detective down at the precinct. For now. After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge. Prosecution has no need for a depressed witness. Chip chap cheerio. Ishtar, thank you for a very interesting night. You have a good night. Get some rest. I think you need a little rest. But have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for making things interesting. We'll see you later. Bam, 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 bam. Lift your head up, face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Get enraptured by Edgeworth godliness. You know what? It's the ruffles on his shirt. I bet it is. That's what it is, right? It is night. It is night for me. It is currently 9 p.m. 9:10 p.m. Let's have your testimony. You're actually earlier than us, yeah, Rezard? Well, I think you're like a whole day ahead of us, though. Let's have your testimony. You want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with facts. Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight. Would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. Answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found. You know what? He's going to help us get to the truth of the matter. It's not about prosecuting Matt and Gardy. It's about getting the truth of who actually committed the murder. Murder happened after the Hero of Heroes Award ceremony, sir. Victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. Where was the guitar, FYI, right? Yeah. She's stretching out Pearl's clothes. However, we later found out guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Yeah, but where's the guitar? After the award ceremony ended, victim was alone in his room? Yes, sir. Both the victim and defendant went alone to their rooms, sir. Mr. Wright, may begin your cross-examination. It was the tomato juice. Oh, yeah. Does the body good. All right, let's save. Murder happened after the Hero Award ceremony. Press. Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Ceremony started at 6, ended around 8. Then there was a short break. Special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later. Which, again, to remind everyone, Matt and Gardy did not know about. The murder weapon? Oh, he was poisoned. And that's why the knife is not even like stabbed into the guy's chest. That's when the victim's body was found, correct? Which is to say, murder occurred during that 30-minute break period. Alright, continue. Juan Corrida was found dead in his hotel room. The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct? Who is Adrian Andrews you're talking about? Defendant, Matt and Gardy's manager. She's a really pretty lady. She's a pretty lady. Wonder if she will grace us. What? No, Judge. When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Gardy. After visiting his room, she next went to the victim's room to get him for the show. Sir. That's when she found the victim's body. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered. Wasn't that because Mr. Corrida was stabbed in the chest? Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that. Take a good hard look at the crime photo. The real pro's attention would be drawn here to this bandana. What What bandana? Oh, banana? His banana set... What the hell are you talking about, you friggin... This guy's got Alzheimer's or something. What is he talking about? Yeah, bananas are good, though. I like bananas. He choked to death on a banana. What about the knife? Oh, this scarf. Seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. Yeah, I mean, it's not even that deep. We have a crafty murderer on our hands. Strangled with a scarf, stabbed with a knife. But we also did find out Ingardi's fingerprints are on that knife. It was the guitar case, smacked him in the head. Oh. First, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. Why did you think that? It was empty. Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. Couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. How about this? No, Judge, you don't... What? Fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's... Judge, you're supposed to be unbiased here. We thought of that too, but... Only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims. Have you heard of tickle, then cripple? I have not heard that saying, Beat Turtle. Only the victims, huh? So much for my theory. Yeah, your theory's dumb, Judge. We still have this... I don't know, for some reason this really stands out. Water on top of the lid. It probably has to do with the broken vase on the ground. See this broken vase? Maybe, like, instead of the guitar case, maybe he got smacked by the flower vase. And that's how the water got on the guitar case. You're supposed to be neutral, right? Right, Rezard? The judge is supposed to be neutral. Later found out the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case? Guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel. Where was it? Bright red guitar was eventually found at the studio. Victim Juan Carita had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. You mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yep. Even when he was out on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. Guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel. That's right. It really had nothing to do with the case after all. Believe that is enough? Why does the guitar have no... I don't know. Maybe it's like a watertight case. It was closed at the time, that's why. It's you stick the knife in the armpit, turn it downwards, cut down the side, destroy... Oh, that sounds horrible. That's how... What the hell are you talking... That sounds horrible, Beats Turtle. Are you talking about more torture techniques? Victim was choked to death with his bandana. I almost said banana. Choked to death with his banana. After the victim was dead, killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Brings me to my next... Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we find there was dishes? Like they just finished eating in Ingardi's room? Someone could have easily taken Ingardi's steak knife to use to stab the guy. Why then did the police arrest Mr. Ingardi? Because there was reason enough to suspect him. Edgeworth's back in full swing. Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter. Why arrest Ingardi? Ingardi and Juan Carita, huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's the Jammin' Ninja's button. It was ripped off of the ninja costume found in Mr. Ingardi's hakama. Defendant's fingerprints also all over the knife. Wait, did they just show a gold knife? Defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder. It's a knife technique. Oh, that's right, you're learning sword fighting. What do you mean the red on the plates? Like, are those critical points to attack kind of thing? Well, he died from choking, yes, Rezzard, but then he was stabbed by the knife after he was already dead. Defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. Sort of a sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly. So that's why they're saying it's Ingardi was the murderer, because only his prints were found. Granted, it's easy enough to steal the knife and like stab him without messing up the fingerprints, right? Oh, that's what you mean. Bears victim's blood and Ingardi's fingerprints in the grip. Gatewater is engraved. Gatewater. Gatewater. There's this button found in the defendant's clothes. Button's also covered in blood. We know the blood is the victim's. Andrews was eating with someone. I think she was eating with Ingardi. Death by choking and Ingardi for some reason sticking. Yes. I mean, that's the prosecution's reasoning. Yes. So either Andrews or actually, yeah, you're right. If Andrews was there eating with Ingardi, she could have stolen the knife to stab the guy. Jammin' Ninja's button added to the court record. All this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it? It most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, Wright? I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. Press as hard as you'd like. Hurry up with your usual pointless questions. Grrr. All right, let's save real quick. Either Andrew or they both left. Someone entered after. I think someone entered after, to be honest. Alright. Rivals? In terms of popularity, Mr. Ingardi won, did he not? You know what's ironic? Juan Corrida was always one step behind Mr. Ingardi in everything. This year, it seemed like he finally caught up, ready for the big showdown. Mr. Corrida lost the Grand Prix in the end. That's too bad. Must have been pretty downhearted after losing. Each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough. Just 1 second. Gardy was beating Mr. Corrida in the popularity polls. I guess, but... Which means, in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill him at all. I quite agree. Well, detective? Well, I guess if you put it that way, yeah, the defendant would have had no motive. Maybe he choked himself, built a contraption to stab himself after. It's like one of the actor, right? He was found in his closet. Like he hung himself or something. But it had something to do with some kind of asphyxiation fetish or something. I think his name, David Carradine? I think that was his name. It was the guitar. It grew legs and did all this. Did the murdering. I hate being played by you, Jammin' Ninja. I look forward to your pension negotiations. No. Now, detective, let's continue. If you value your money, I suggest you proceed. That's what it was. David Carradine, star of the Kung Fu The Legend Continues TV show. Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later. As for evidence, there's the Jammin' Ninja's button. Have any proof the button belonged to the victim? What do you mean, pal? Let me put it this way. I'm asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off Jammin' Ninja's costume. Can't you tell by just looking at it? Victim's blood is on it. Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterward. Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir. Thread. What do you mean, thread? Button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. That thread snapped when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, is that a thing? It's a perfect match. Is that even a thing? Matching up thread endings? Yeah, that's it. They're a perfect match, pal. That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat. It was ripped off the ninja costume found in Mr. Ngardi's Hakama. When was this button found? Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Corrida. Then when we did a search on them all, that's when we found the button. It was almost immediately after the murder. Police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks unlike some people. What are they trying to say about me here? Defendant's fingerprints are also all over the knife. How were the fingerprints arranged on the knife? What do you mean, pal? By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. Did he hold it normally or overhand? A good question, Phoenix. Is that what you wanted? We didn't actually think of that. I can't believe the bumbling of the... Yeah, no kidding. Hopeless, were you paying attention to the testimony in Wright? Defendant's fingerprints were all over the... Yeah, but how was the knife held? It doesn't answer our question. There's no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder. Is the defendant the owner of this knife then? Defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this premeditated. There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he bought the knife. I guess so, yeah. I guess so, Rezard. It's such a strange thing to say. Like, you would think they'd be a little more specific than that. Sorry, pal. This is some pocket knife. It doesn't fold, so it's not great for walking around with either. Not good. Prosecution could prove it was premeditated or done for. Phoenix. There's something very interesting about what the detective said just now. Think carefully before it's too late. Wait, what? Button covered in victim's blood and a knife with Ngardi's fingerprints. Be grateful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded his gavel in closing. We're still in a world of trouble. Before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness. Let's find the weakness in this testimony, no matter how small it may be. Alright, we need to check our evidence. Oh yeah. No. That was the wrong button. Bears the victim's blood and Ngardi's fingerprints in the grip. Gatewaters is engraved. Ripped from his costume, covered in Corrida's blood, found in Ngardi's Hakama. She said something about the last thing. Jamming ninja's button, ripped off the ninja costume, found in Mr. Ngardi's Hakama. Defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. Defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder. Wait, but he said he got killed by a scarf. Strangled with a scarf, not killed with a knife. That's the contradiction. Alright, we're gonna present that. No music, no music, no music! Did I select the wrong thing? What? I thought I was on the right track. Because he was killed with a scarf. Should I point out? Bears the victim's blood. Yeah, I'm thinking the knife. Let's try the knife. Oh, it was a knife. Good call, Rezard. No music. Wait a second. It's a big costume button. Basis of your argument that this was premeditated murder, simply that client bought a knife beforehand. That's right. The defendant did not buy this knife. Wait, what? Take a good look at the handle of this knife. You'll see what I'm talking. Oh, Gatewater. It's the hotel's knife. Wait, why would they even claim it was bought? Why would they even claim it's bought by the suspect? That makes no sense unless they had like a receipt saying the knife was bought by the suspect. What kind? Dude, that's poor detective work right there. Gatewater seal set into the handle. Super poor detective work. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. That's the name of... Yeah. We're totally off base on what we're thinking about, Rezard. But hey, the knife was the right thing, though. Uh-oh. Murder knife was actually property of the hotel. Yeah, super sloppy detection. Like, how would you even claim something like that? Which means murder was not premeditated. That's very true. This is a very big heh. We're gonna see Edgeworth's customary finger shake. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. The bellhop. I mean, why else would they say that, right? If he didn't have a receipt for proof of purchase. What? Oh, there it is. Whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How so? I admit this knife is hotel property. There's no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this. But I didn't... Oh. Question is, where did this knife come from? It's obvious. It came from the victim. Mr. Cody does actually know. They're probably going to say it came from room service dinner that was on Ingardi's table. Is the knife refundable? Yeah, Gumshoe is not a very good detective. Sorry, Your Honor, this is incorrect. Victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I'd like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table. There's a knife and a fork. Why would he have two knives, though? Then, where in the world did this knife come from? Oh, that's right, the bellboy. If it pleases the court, maybe it's that butler dude who kidnapped Maya. I'd like us to recall the room of the defendant, Matt Ingardi. Oh, here it is. Especially what was on top of his table. Yeah, that we never solved, Pete's Turtle. We never found out why he has so many teddy bears in his room. Well, he was eating... Well, there was only one plate in Corita's room. So I don't think they were eating together. We investigated leftover dishes for fingerprints. While we were investigating, we came to the conclusion Mr. Matt Ingardi's knife was missing. Mr. Ingardi had gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during... I mean, Adrian Andrews could have done it herself, you know? Took the knife just to frame Ingardi. It might be Adrian. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. With that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder. Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction. Seems like Edgeworth had this plan from the very beginning. Must be one of those traps. It's a trap. I just walked headlong into it. Murder weapon with fingerprints, button from the victim's costume. Quite a sizable amount of evidence here. Can safely say any further deliberation is a waste of your honor's time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court. Excuse me. I mean, Edgeworth? Edgeworth is trying to help us out. I think he's secretly on the side of truth. Whose plate is the missing knife plate? That we can't tell. I don't think we can tell that, Resident. Evidence not yet shown means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. Other words, new evidence. What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright? Judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here, gavel hips would be ringing out to the sound of our defeat. Okay, let's save. Oh, my 4th of July? Hey, Cornelius! I didn't do too much, actually. I was gonna stream, and then unfortunately, I got a little lazy. But I did go out and bought steak. I was by myself the whole time. So I didn't meet up with friends. I didn't meet up with family. It's not a big thing for my friends and family to really celebrate. I did watch some fireworks. I actually could see fireworks from my apartment building. So that was nice. But I did buy myself some steak. Ate some steak. That was good. How was your 4th of July, Cornelius? Gavel his ring. Okay. Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court? Sure, I do. There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this court has yet to see. I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I'm giving you one chance and only one. What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs. We've never bluffed. What are you talking about? We have never bluffed presenting evidence at all. It's very hot? Oh, that sucks. Did you go to are you near a beach or a lake or something? Because that's what a lot of people do, right? They go to a beach or a lake and have barbecue and watch fireworks there or something. But yeah, it's getting hot. It really is getting a lot of hot. There's been bluffs before? No, but we always proved our defendant innocent. So we had the truth. We weren't bluffing anything. If I mess this up, it's coins for all of us. Oh look, that's our whole penalty bar. You may now present one and only one piece of evidence. What is this important piece of evidence that must show the court? The wine glass. I think it has something to do with the suicide report. It's either this. I don't know if it's part 1 or part 2. I think it's part 1 because Juan Corrido. We have to connect it to Juan Corrido first. This is not going to be the right thing. I want to say this is it. I'm going to do it. Take that! Are we... I mean, no music, but are we wrong? Sorry, right? This time bluffing steered you wrong. That wasn't it. Ah, shoot! Oh, I'm sorry. You are guilty. As the judge... No, the judge doesn't hold anyone in contempt of court. The judge sucks. GG, rip this one. Sorry, Matt, you are guilty of murder. Good thing we saved. Safety save. Alright, let's try this again. I don't think... No, Maya was... Oh. Actually, you're right, Rezard. Maya was... Well, kicked out of the courtroom because she interrupted the trial. That's true. But I don't think she ever held us in contempt. We were close to being held in contempt, but we had We had to show some proof, and then everything was okay. Stuff like that. One piece of evidence catches my attention. Something court hasn't seen. This? No. Emma never did. I mean, you're right, Beats Turtle. That's why we like Emma more than Maya. Okay, it wasn't shown to the court, right? It's evidence that was not shown to the court. The glass? You think it's the V8 juice? No, but that was presented to the court, right? And we have no idea how that connects to anything. It's the badge. I mean, we just did it, Cornelius. If we lose our penalty points in this top right, they get found guilty. And I mean, the whole point of the game is to find them not guilty, right? So they do get falsely convicted by the prosecution, and we lose the game. Why is it wet? Oh, the guitar case. I mean, that's a good question. What is this important evidence that you must show to the court? We don't know why it's wet. We don't know why it's wet. I don't know. This is... I mean... Maybe it's the other attempted suicide report? Because they would have all this evidence here. Let's try the second one. No, it's pretty linear, Cornelius. It's a pretty linear game. There's only one right answer that you can pick. I mean, yes, if you do the wrong things and you lose your penalty points, you lose the game. That's game over. So there's only ever one right answer you can do to continue on. As another end case in having the choice to show evidence, we thought we don't have such evidence. Oh, that's possible, Rezard. That's possible. But why else would Edward say what he said? What about this one? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna reload. Sometimes there are two answers. Oh, no, you're right. Actually, you're right, Rezard. It did happen before. But it's still a linear... It is still a... Well, let's say not right now. What if that happens? This has to be another trap. Then if I don't say anything, then risk throwing out a bad piece of evidence. Looks like defense isn't saying a peep on this one. Means this court is adjourned. Nope, that's not it either, Rezard. We gotta present evidence. You will lose this case if you give up. You better show the judge something quick. There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something this court has yet to see. I don't know. Something the court hasn't seen. They've seen all this stuff. So maybe it's one of these things? I don't think it's the radio. I don't think it's the radio. Because it has nothing to do with the murder. I think it's either the... You know what? Let's do the wine glass. Maybe it's the wine glass. Or the guitar case. Oh, there you go. We got it. You're right all along, Beats Turtle. It might have been the guitar case too, but this is a wine glass. Look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. Vase was broken, makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser. I see your points. However, glass sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. Only thing that had not fallen over with everything else is this wine glass. Hey Cornelius, are you still here? Did you beat Arkham Knight yet? Piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that at all. Good point indeed. Nice catch, Beats Turtle. What do you have to say? Well, yes, little peculiar. Stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours. Mr. Edgeworth? What is it? Your opinion. Don't need my opinion. There is no special meaning to that glass. What? Safe to say the glass was set there after the crime took place. There? By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews. Possible. She could have easily been so shocked she set the glass down without thinking. Okay, fair enough. Could Miss Andrews really have set the glass down without thinking? I want to say no way. You know, let's save first. No way. If I appear weak, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. Oh, that's right. The bottle is in the room. I don't think there was a bottle of V8 in the other room, in Matt's room. Oh, the good stuff. That's very good observation, Beats Turtle. Haven't beaten it yet, procrastinating. Strange thing is, just started Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I heard that was a good game though. I've heard Assassin's Creed Syndicate is a good game. Break the whole glass and run. They just might fall for it if you're thought-provoking enough. Defense would like to challenge prosecution's theory. Would like to see something proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table. Turn the her fingerprints? Turn the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim? Maybe he has her fingerprints. Yep. Unlike Mr. Wright, never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it. Tis. You're not thinking hard enough today, right? Think this wine glass escaped my notice? Then, of course, it's been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints. There's only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass. Whose were they? Not the victims, nor the defendants. They were of one Adrian Andrews. Nani? There you go. No need. As Wise said, person who had discovered the body had left it there. That's Edgeworth. He's a lot better than Von Karma, I think. Are we done here, Mr. Wright? Can't believe I fell into another trap. Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corrida. Try to finish Batman before you... I think, if I had to guesstimate, Cornelius, you have about, I want to say 4-ish hours. I want to say you have about 4-ish hours. I'm guessing though. I'm entirely guessing. And it's based off of the length of past episodes. Upon seeing his dead body, stunned, set the glass down on the dresser. What you just said makes a lot of sense. Tisk. Now do you see, right? Can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well. He growls a lot. Felt long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. From here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover. Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict. Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. See, I think Edgeworth is on our side. Well, okay, not necessarily on our side, but he's on the side of the truth. Like how he was at the end in episode 5 of the first game. Prosecution has yet another witness we would like. Was it episode 5? Maybe episode 4. But one of the episodes when we found out that Edgeworth, like he was a prosecuting lawyer, but he helped us to get the real criminal in our case. Prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from. Yeah. Either Wendy or Lotta Hart. Yeah, Edgeworth. Edgelord. Another witness? Not Lotta. Not Lotta. Is she better than... I think it's... Not Lotta. Not Lotta. Not Lotta. What in the world is Edgeworth thinking? Oh! I mean, she's bad. She's bad too, but I don't think she's as bad. And Rezzard likes her little toy gun. Take your time with this game. You might have to throw this court. Wow. If I beat you again, I beat you again. It's alright. Games are meant to be played at your leisure, Cornelius. But if you're so far through the game, I would think you would want to finish it. Not the killer. Ah, name and occupation. Astronaut. There it is. Gotcha. Wonder what happened to that calm composure he had. Oh, Edgy boy, it's been what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? Should be more happy to see me. I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet? Wait. You didn't know the name of your own witness? That's kind of not... I mean, you're supposed to know the name of your own witness. It was the Wicked Witch of the witness stands. I have a gun and my name is... Still hate... You hate her because she's in love with Edgeworth. I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. Today I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime. That terrible crime is all this court needs to know. Talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now. Yikes. You like people that like Edgeworth? Well, there you go. Oldbag likes Edgeworth. Don't interrupt us, craps. Are you kidding me? You're as old as the judge. Yes, madame. By all means, interrupt her, please. Save Edgeworth. Anyway, witness, testimony, please. It's true what they say, youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. She's disgusting. Oh, man. Yeah, some weird kind of pet name when she has no involvement with Edgeworth at all. Now then, what should I start with? Witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag? It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle. I know, he's got stalkers is what he's got. You mean you're a fan of the victim? Everyone is crazy over that Engardi saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Corrida. Those two are the same age. Well, anyway, as I was saying, pacing in front of his room that night. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder. Leave it to me. That's even worse than Edgy Wedgie. Edgy Poo? Yikes. What you witnessed? After the ceremony, went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. Something I was interested in finding out, you know. Since I was on the job, made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was Ingardi. Matt Ingardi. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room. Mr. Ingardi came out from the victim's room. Has to be him. He's the murderer. I see. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Well, that was very simple. Alright, save. Alright, press. Oldbag, what was your post on that night? The lobby. Supposed to set up the stage for that trifling show. I agreed to help. I'll have you know it was for that lead-headed samurai show. I even took out a few of the nails. She's a security guard and she's sabotaging the set. Besides, manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. I thought I'd take a break, spread my wings a little. That's when you went to hang around the victim's door? Something I was interested in finding out. Something you were interested in? Just what was that? Not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know? It's top secret between me and Juan. She's wearing adult diapers. Ugh. Got the stinky diapers. I wonder if she's talking about this tabloid rumor. An edgy poo, of course. Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in? No idea. Despise gossip. Gossip, guys. Should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended to her testimony later. We shouldn't force her right now. What? Did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time? Since I was on the job, made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. Would you tell us number of people went in and out of Mr. Corrida's room? I have no idea. I wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am. That would explain why her age was not included in the report. Is it not? Her age isn't in the report. I relate to oh yeah. Because you're handsome? Any case, witness then saw someone, correct? Someone showed up. A man coming out of poor Juan's room. Who in the world was that? Not allowed to say. Wait, what? Sort of information is to be carefully guarded from the masses. The man that came out of Juan's room, he was... I'm too scared I can't say his name out loud. People say you're handsome? You lucky dog, you. What I wouldn't give to have Francisca's whip right about now. Yes, I can tell you, since he was such a good boy. It was Ingardi. Matt Ingardi was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room. Maybe Ingardi and Corrida were lovers. And the whole rivalry thing was just to throw off the media. You've been told you're model material, really? You saw my client, are you sure? Yes, see. No, I'm Brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person. Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Because she said she saw Will Powers in the other murder case when it was actually the Steel Samurai she saw. Not necessarily Will Powers himself. Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, should delve into this a bit further. The person's face. You don't need me to tell you about his face. Soft, gentle look, and his effeminate lips. It's personality that is main importance. Yeah, I agree beats Turtle, but yes, looks do play a factor. His red eye covered by his silky hair, sparkling shiny teeth. His teeth were shining. He's shining all around in this week's pinup poster, dearie. Yikes. Gardy's face is the same no matter where it is. You know, you whippersnapper. It was... I don't think this was important. Wasted 3 minutes of this woman's youth. That's more valuable than gold to me. She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying. You don't have charismatic personality? Oh yeah, you do, Beats Turtle. You gotta fake it till you make it. That's how the human mind is. Also has a tendency to jump off topic. I think we gotta press her about the other issues. Straight onto a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she? That's what makes her a sweet old lady, right? So we're gonna try that again. Press. You saw my clients? What the person was carrying? Actually, let's ask about the person carrying. What was the man you saw carrying? In which hand, right or left? Wait, he was carrying two different things? I can't be expected to answer such a vague question. Wait, what? What was the man you saw carrying in his right hand? Was he carrying anything in that hand? How about his left? Empty. God damn it, Oldbag! You're so useless. This is me in person. I'm a bit different. Ah, I see what you mean. Less talkative. Yeah, no, I understand. I was the same way before. Like I was really easy to talk to, yeah, right? When you're at a computer, just talking to someone not face to face. But in person, totally different thing. Was this testimony relevant? I don't know. Was that important? Was he... Because the guitar was missing, right? We're still wondering about the guitar. I wanna say that was important. Oh, are we at 10 o'clock? We are. Let's try to get through this. Actually, let's do the what was he wearing first. Okay, go through it. Press. Press. Ask about his clothes. Tell the court about the man's clothes. Troublesome man, really as if something that matters. It does. What was it? Yes, it was that thing. The gaudy thing he's always wearing, that racing jacket. Wait. That's important. Because if he was wearing his racing jacket, this button that was found in the Hakama, he wasn't wearing it at the time. That's okay. We found it. That's very important. He was wearing that at the detention center too. We got him. That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men. Mr. Wright? Was this testimony this was important? I will say, very important. Of course it was important, Your Honor. Perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important. Don't you see, Edgeworth? Your Honor, request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony. Pantalones. That's Spanish, huh? I don't quite see where you're going, but alright, witness. He was wearing his flashy jacket. Honestly, it's just for show. I'm gonna press this just to be sure first. Are you sure the defendant was wearing a racy jacket? What do you think? Not like I've seen him in anything other than that horrible thing. Spanish for pants. That's right. Sure he was wearing it. So sure she's putting herself... Okay. Okay, we got it. I think we got it. I'm gonna present the button. Present. No music. Bam, we got him. We got you, Oldbag. Don't say my name for no reason. Do you know what this is? Button number 2 on the Jammin' Ninja's costume. That's right, we got him. We got her. Give it here, give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this. He really is a diehard fan who wanted Button covered in blood. This Button was discovered in Mr. Ngardi's body during a full body search. See? But to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, it was that rascal Ngardi was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai hakama pants. See? And Ngardi is the nickel samurai. No. Witness. The scene may just be me. I do have an active imagination. Just now, didn't you say the defendant Ngardi was wearing his usual racing jacket? I'm sorry that you judge people based on what they... She's not putting two and two together. If I wore... Oh god, here she goes. Here she goes. Here she goes. Hold your tongue for 1 second. What you saw in actuality was not Mr. Ngardi the man, but Mr. Ngardi the nickel samurai. See? Wearing the costume again. But when you think about it... No. That means she didn't see him. This is the same as that last case with Will Powers. This is very important we're talking about. Edgy Poo, do you think so too? That rhymes. It might be something worth considering. Just say it's important and agree with me. And carefully try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Oh god. See, she's almost as bad as Lotta Hart. When testifying, she's just horrible. Alright, if you insist. Damn it, I don't want to stop here. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I don't want to stop in between testimonies like this. I don't think I was there for Powers. Oh. Yeah, so anyway, she was an eyewitness. She supposedly saw the Steel Samurai, or she supposedly saw Will Powers going to the scene of the crime. But what she actually saw was someone in costume that was going to the scene of the crime. Granted, Will Powers was the Steel Samurai, but she didn't actually see his face. Ngardi, now I remember. Nickel Samurai? That's right. It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know. Must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. I knew it. I knew you'd say it was inside that costume. You think there could have been someone else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy thinking such rude things. Possibility does exist. There's no way it was anyone else. Here we go again. I said so. What I say is the truth. She really is. She is dumb as hell. At least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago. May cross-examine. Alright, here we go. Now I remember. Would you please get on with your testimony? My youthfulness isn't what it used to be, so you should forgive me for everything. Keep on barking me, I'll start singing at the top. Oh, please don't sing. A striking figure by the sea, standing alone is he. He's the Nickel Samurai. Mr. Edgeworth, can you please do something? Give you a piece of gum later if you'd be good. Stick to the facts. Wait. She wants a piece of gum? I guess it's because it's from Edgeworth. I'll be sending the bill for chewing gum. Oh, that's fine. Nickel Samurai, that's right. It was the Nickel Samurai. Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket. That's a huge difference. Like, what the heck? Not too long ago. When you were itty bitty, what was your God. What do you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper? What the hell? Why are you answering this? Judge Wagner, hero of the public court? Look where you are now. You're not Judge Wagner, are you? Puts it. Now is everything. I can't be held responsible for the past. Almost. I don't know. She's kind of. Maybe she ties Lotta Hart for worst witness ever. All that matters, man was inside that costume. Isn't it enough? That, right, Rezard? That is what counts. She's as bad as Lotta Hart. It would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. Why would that be? No one could see his face. There's still no advantage for him that I can see. You'd think the costume would make him stand out all the more. You're such an annoying child. Oh, God. I got it. Maybe it was more troublesome for him to change in and out of his costume. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show after the crime. Was there... Oh, Gamer Elite! With the huge host, 5 viewers. That's very big for us. How you doing, Gamer Elite? Thank you for the host. Right as we're getting to the end, but appreciated all the same. How you doing? How was your stream? You're who are you streaming with? You were doing some crazy shenanigans in GTA 5. That's all I'm gonna say. Is there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show? All the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly gesture. That included the Jammin' Ninja. Of course it included him. That's why when Ingardi came out of Dear Juan's room, I didn't give it a second thought. Okay. Must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. Let me ask you one last time. What's up? We're just trying to get through this testimony, this game, so we can take a... I mean, we're supposed to end the stream, actually. We're supposed to be done at this time. Yeah, we're just trying to get through this game. Maybe take a break after this one. Play something different. We've been playing this game for a long time now. Let me ask you one last time. Person you saw. Yeah, the guy was crazy. He had the southern accent and everything. It was awesome. Person you saw really was the Nickel Samurai. Joy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very... No, you haven't. You actually said it was Ingardi, but whatever. You don't need to think too hard on this one. There's a contradiction in her testimony, and it's sitting in plain sight. Wait, what? Yeah, we're hanging in there, Beat Turtle. Question is what that contradiction means for us. I know. Why doesn't she just tell us? Granted, it wouldn't make for a very interesting game because we have to solve it as the player. But it's kind of dumb having a character that tells us, yeah, there's something wrong with that, but we don't want to tell you what it is. Like, come on, what the hell? Exactly, Rezard, exactly. I don't know what is contradicting anything. Strangled with a scarf? Where's the contradiction? Oh, you worked wait, you worked and then did a fire... Dude, working that overtime, Gamer Elite. The boss called you in, huh? Look at that. Boss man called you in for OT. 9th case, still training, and I already know the contradiction. I'm pretty sure yeah. You still gotta figure everything out by yourself. Ingardi, I remember. That's right. You know what? I'm gonna save real quick. Contradiction. It was the Nickel Samurai I saw. But convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go, Pusher. Must have worn that when stabbing. Stabbing. I don't know. Is that it? Had to get that OT. No kidding. 5 hours? That's a long shift, buddy. Going back in for Rainbow Siege? Ooh. I like that game. I like to watch that game because of the different roles. It's very interesting. I like the defense part. When people are setting up like all those like barbed wire traps and all the like they knock down the holes in the walls and all that stuff. It's kind of like that. It's kind of interesting. Autopsy report? That's not it. I was just kind of guessing. I'm not gonna lie. The button? Wait, I think you're onto something. The button. Ripped off is found in Ingardi's Hakama. Covered in blood. It's either the button or the knife. Gonna play that in the morning for a little. Awesome, awesome. Are you playing ranked? That has a ranked mode, right? Let's try the button. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, let's reload. Let's reload. I think we're losing a little too much. Maybe it's the wrong thing. Hold on. Maybe it's the wrong thing we're trying to contradict. It was the Nickel Samurai. Would have been convenient for wearing his costume during the murder. Had to go to that post-ceremony stage show. Must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. Yeah, he was choked by the scarf. That's why I presented the autopsy report initially. But she doesn't know that. So it's not necessarily a contradiction. Haven't played ranked yet. Ain't good enough. Oh, okay. Okay. Just unranked free-for-all. You got a group you play with? It's probably always easier with a group, yeah? When you play with people you know. It's the badge, the lawyer badge. Maybe. Map of the crime scene. The guitar case. Which is the first, the stab or the choke? Oh, he died from, according to the autopsy report, strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife. So it was he was strangled first and then stabbed. I mean, I could try the badge, but where would I? Must have worn the samurai costume when he was stabbing. Stabbing. Strangled with a knife. Had to go to that post-ceremony stage show. Convenient him to wear a costume during the murder. Nickel Samurai, that's right. It was the Nickel Samurai. I think it has something to do with this statement, though. Must have worn the Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. God, apparently it's a contradiction that's just right out in the open, but I can't... I don't know. I'm kind of stumped, to be honest. I thought it was this. And she says stabbed. We did this. We did the autopsy report. We did the button. Maybe the knife? I was guessing. I'm not gonna lie, I was guessing. But I'm thinking, right, if he stabs someone, where's the blood? I mean, you think she would have noticed blood on the costume. That's my logic behind it. But we'll see what how is he gonna explain it. It's a knife, big deal. Trying to scare me? I'll have you know it won't work. That's the knife that was used in the murder. Do you know why a piece of evidence is important to this case? It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it. Oh, Oh, his hands were his gloves. I don't want to scare. Yeah, no, we want to stab her. But she does have a little gun on her, Rezard. Tat, 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 tat. Is that what you're driving at? Exactly what I'm driving at. Who's car? Judge, we're not even going to deal with you. Mr. Ngardi was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder. It's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. He would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off. That's right. Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he? Probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing. And why would he do something like that? Leave his prints on the murder weapon? There's no way he would do so. I mean, anything's possible, Phoenix, but not to say Edgeworth's theory of him taking off the gloves is any. I mean, he has no proof either, so he can't really say that. There is one possibility. Very simple. Defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At the time, defendant held no intent to murder. Probably just going to relax, talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off. I mean, you're just making up stories now. Murder still did take place. Well known, there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim. Let me just hold the knife. Right? I mean, you don't know. I mean, there's a lot of dumb criminals in the world. It's possible they didn't even think about that. But then again, Edgeworth is still making up stuff. Like, he has no proof. He's conjecturing at this point. Maybe he was attacked. Oh, that's a possibility too. Maybe Corita attacked Ngardi. I've heard that before. Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Edgeworth's theory? It's just, there's no basis to it. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? Think about it. I think I need a little more time. Wait, what? Let's just say there's a contradiction. Oh, that's right, Rezard. Theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony. You're absolutely right, Rezard. I think that's it. Argument say, let's suppose Mr. Ngardi was the killer. If that's the case, it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Wait, what am I showing? The profile? Wait. What am I showing? It's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Oh, maybe it's the knife then. I don't know. We used the knife already, right? But the knife is where the whole premeditated came from too. Percent. This knife was used by Mr. Ngardi at oh, it was a knife. Again, we did establish that. It means that if my client was in fact the killer, brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corita. I suppose you just said it yourself. At the time, defendant held no intent to murder. Yeah, I mean, it could have been the detective profile too. Oldbag is guilty. Killed, boo! You better kill her then. Put her on your list. Please put her on your list. He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. One more thing, if the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, there should be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. That brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. You're gonna spoil Kid Boo's statement? But she hired the assassin? Order, I say, order. Sure, spoil it. Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing? Oh god. To frame Matt and Gardy. To hide the murder method. I think it's to... She didn't hire an assassin. Oh, yeah. I agree with you there, Kid Boo. We don't like Oldbag. Let's put her in jail. To frame Matt. Yeah, to hide. Yeah, to frame Matt. To frame? Wait, what? I don't, well, like they weren't intending to frame Matt and Gardy. They were just intending to kill Matt, Corrida. But they wanted to cover up the Actually, it doesn't matter. You're right. Aren't you first seeing interpretation just a little hard on this one? We just established witness saw the nickel samurai in costume. If that were true, there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife. Witness! Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy Poo? Yeah, I don't... Is that... That's like a... It's like a... Trying to make the doo-doo sound. If it's premeditated, all planned. Exactly. Absolutely. Witness, did you or did you not really see the nickel samurai? First, I might have forgotten, but... Mixed up Mr. Ngardi with the nickel samurai, his character on TV. You're supposed to be dead. Oh, that's what happened to him, Kid Boo. Kid Boo was responsible. I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Waiting around in front of their doors because, well... I wasn't waiting around for the nickel samurai, that's for sure. You wasn't waiting for the nickel samurai? Who were you waiting for? That's top secret. Top secret to anyone outside of security. I have a feeling you were waiting for Mr. Juan Corrida, am I correct? The way you think, you're a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness. Someone must have cast a resurrection spell on him, but because he's alive now. Oh, there you go, Kid Boo. Beats Turtle did it. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of? Oldbag was waiting around in front of the victim's room. Doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corrida. Phoenix, maybe the Oldbag was waiting around for that person. Oh my god, we're going way into overtime here. You're security? You're protecting Gardy. Oh, that's right. If it's who I think Mia's hinting at, it's certainly possible. Miss Oldbag, you were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? I think she was waiting for Andrews. Who is this person? Adrian Andrews, Ngardi's manager. Why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? This is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. Manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's Adrian Andrews? Without a doubt, witness thought so as well. Waiting for Edgeworth? Looks like you found me out. That's fine, I can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff. What in the world? Watch out, Phoenix. I got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. No, Kid Boo, not Emma. I got some information, very secret information from a certain source. This is a murder case. You can't be withholding information like that. That's why I was doing my own little investigation in secret, of course. What for? You know who I think the source? You know who it was? I bet you it was Lotta Hart. Her source was Lotta Hart. And that's why she was, oh God, Lotta Hart with Oldbag at the same time. It's like the universe is going to implode. Just for myself, personal reasons. Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed? I really don't want to do this. I cannot simply let this point slide. Please testify about the secret information. Oh, God. Fine, all the people turn them against you. I bet she's talking about... She got the information from Lotta Hart about the whole scandal between Adrian Andrews and Karita. And Oldbag likes Karita. I bet you. I bet you. Lotta and Oldbag are in cahoots. I like that. Okay, anyway, we're gonna stop here. For sure, we're gonna stop here. So we'll save off of this testimony. And we'll come back. Tomorrow's stream is canceled, though. I am announcing that right now. Tomorrow's stream will be canceled. I am going to go see Spider-Man Homecoming. My friends want to go see it tomorrow, and that's what we're going to do. So, I mean, it sounds like it did really well this past weekend, the opening weekend, and we got to go watch it. And this is post Endgame, right? Avengers Endgame. So it's going to be very interesting how they're going to continue the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, cheerful camper. Oldbag is just a bad witness. Yeah, the sword is my subscriber badge, actually. So I had a little master sword coming out of the stone and all that stuff. Oh, that's right. Ace Attorney. Yeah, but how you doing, cheerful camper? We went in overtime. I can't believe you're still up, to be honest. But we went into overtime, and we're going to stop here for the night. And again, no stream tomorrow. So I will announce it in Discord and Twitter. So make sure you follow one of those just for stream updates. But we'll skip tomorrow. So we're not going to get through this testimony, unfortunately. But we'll come back to it on Wednesday. I know. Sorry, cheerful camper. I'm sorry. I know we rarely get to see you too, but I hope everything's going well with you, though. Work's going well. And all that stuff. Very perfect timing. But thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for lurking. Thank you again for I Am Gamer Elite for the host. Very generous review. Shout out to him. Please go check out his channel. He has more of a regular streaming schedule now. But very chill. Likes to play a lot of those FPS games. But Cheerful has been subbing for a long time. Up to 5 months. He's almost got the 6-month badge. Don't ask me why he does it. I don't know. I don't know why anyone subs to me. But thanks for stopping by. I should pay for the sub and host someone else. Cornelius, you have been watching 2016. Has it been that long since you started watching the stream? Damn, that's been a while. And of course, no one's online because it's super late for everyone else. So there's no one else to watch. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it at all. Don't sub. Don't give me bits. There's a reason why I don't have a PayPal donation thing. I don't really expect any of that at all. Oh, since you followed. Oh, damn. I didn't know it showed the date when you followed. That's awesome. We're getting on 2 years then. 2 years since you followed. And you're still coming by. Thank you very much, Cheerful Camper. Thank you very much. Well, we're trying to defend Ingardi. I don't think he's evil. We don't defend the evil. Oh wait, that's what Oldbag's saying. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Sorry, Cheerful Camper, you came just as we're ending. But everyone, keep on gaming. Stay safe. See you on Wednesday. Again, no stream tomorrow, and we'll continue on through this trial because we still got so many things to connect. Maya's kidnapping, who the hell the kidnapper is, the killer, the whole thing behind Kurita's manager's suicide. Was it even like the suicide note? Was it even a suicide? Obviously the main murder of Kurita, Juan Kurita, so we don't know what's going on. And there's all these things that are going to tie in together, hopefully, and conclude. I mean, that's the one good thing about these games, the Phoenix Wright games. The stories always do conclude, so there's never any loose ends. But thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night or a good morning, whichever time zone you may be in. And I hope to see you on Wednesday. Have a good Tuesday, everyone. Noob Discovery's out. Bye-bye, guys. Is this another case 3? I don't know. Supposedly, according to the kidnapper, we're supposed to do it. We're supposed to acquit Ingardi in one trial. So I'm not sure. Yeah, thanks for coming by, everyone. Thank you very much. Yeah, Steam sale. Great. Yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff. So we got a lot of games backed up. Well, we had a lot of games even before the Steam sale. But I spent probably over $100 buying games. So we got a lot of stuff to do. But see you guys later. Have a good one. See you on Wednesday. Bye-bye, Noobsters.